Hi, how are you doing? My name's Mr. Affz92 and I'm here with you today bringing you a new release game. Awaken Chaos Era, just about to sign in. A hero collector game. It's a turn-based battle game and yes, I'm going to start that soon. I just need to go over to the Twitch because I've got it on and it's playing my voice back in my ear. Right. Okay, that should be better now. I'll put it on mute. But yeah, it's a good. This is a new game. I've heard about it. I was watching some other guys on YouTube saying that it's live. It's similar to a different game that I play, Raid Shadow Legends, and you get a few new startup codes which I will be putting in to get a few freebies and have a run through it. But it does look like good fun. So here we go. Let's go into it. Right, I need to pull it up. I was clicking on the other screen. Just a moment. Right. So to do that, I need to just a moment. How do I exit full screen on here now? Oh, right. Look. Just need to. Did I do that before? I don't want to. I want to. Well, so that's the mic and the aux. Hello. Want. Right, so let me just carry on like that then, and let's. So here we have it. I'm on the screen now. Right, perfect. So let's sign in. I'm gonna play with Google. Right, and I will play with this account. Okay, so this app requires the latest version. Okay, so I need to do the latest version of Google Play. I need to update it. Yeah, okay. So that was a bit anticlimactic. I ended up having to update the game store. But how's everybody doing anyway? I don't think I've got any viewers at the moment, so just me on my lonesome. Just out here. Oh well, just inside here in my own house. Just waiting for this lagging screen to get around to doing its job. Right. I will pull this up on my phone. Twitch stream so I can see exactly what you guys are seeing, because for some reason I prefer to have it like that. This is how I'm gonna multi-screen. I got my phone. I'll have my multi-screen here like this, bare bones basic, but it is what it is. I've got to make it. None of this special effect stuff. Got to do it like this, but it's all good. Sure, you're gonna love it in the end, because this is something that we are going to make massive, hopefully. So let's carry on with this whilst this continues to load like this. Right, so sorted by that. Right, best way to okay, what have I done there? Right, messed that up. Messed that right up. Okay, no worries, I'll find a way to get me blue stacks going again. Right, so I just go to a different one. I'll say, okay, I need to start it. That makes sense. It stops because it did an update, so it's automatically restarted. So I just need to start it, and now it's loading up. Right, is that on your screen as well? Have I got that on your screen? That's all I want to know. So, yep, that's perfect. That's come on your screen as well on an automatic startup. So, lovely. Right, just going to search for myself on the Twitch, just so I've got it here. Mr. Affz 92. I got one viewer, which is probably myself on my other screen, and now I've got two viewers, probably. I got one viewer, which is probably myself on my other screen, and now I've got two viewers, probably. That's my multi-screen all nice and set up. Let me just turn the volume down so it's not playing in the background, because I want to be able to concentrate on this. Right, okay, so right, so we've got the Awaken loading up, hopefully still on the black screen. There we go. Century Games makes this game, if you want to know, in collaboration with Affz Studio. Lovely jubbly. There's that lovely music again, which I'll probably turn off. So log in with Google. Trying a bit harder on the Windows. Right. Downloading at 50%. Here I am excited. I love these little birds. Great 3D, nice little 3D engine here. Love the way, I love the way they've layered and used colour to give depth to the depth to the scene. Can imagine something like Picasso painting something like this, and it being hung up in a museum. It's fantastic artwork, and it's initializing and it's loading, and those birds are lovely. Right. So I've got my headset connected. Server is unstable now. Dear adventurers, we are aware the server is currently down and you cannot log into the game. We are working to solve this issue. We appreciate your patience. I hope that's an old message. I do hope that that's an old message. There's some rebate codes. Information. Well, do you love a news story? Right. Milestones. This is all the socials and stuff. It is worth a follow. It looks like they put a lot of hard work into this, so yeah. Should be happy to that. Be good, be kind, spreading positive vibes, and yeah, it's always good to keep it positive and to keep the positivity spreading around, so I do like that. And right, so now we can start, and we're connecting. Right, yeah, it does look like it was an old message. Right, I'm gonna get this audio turned off soon. You know the music. Hopefully. Oh, here we go.
Arr, my dear crew.
Arr, my dear crews.
We'll take you out for another wonderful day at the sea. All led by me, Captain Borden.
Captain Borden it is.
I hate the sea so much. I'm about to barf.
Oh, great animation.
Disgusting little creature. If you vomit again,
Wow.
throw you into the sea.
I'm loving the lore on this, to be honest. It's really nice. I'll take it. Right. She must be the protagonist. Is she the protagonist or the antagonist? This is getting... Okay. There's a bit of a battle going on now. He's absolutely mad for it, isn't he? Pirates getting involved. Which one's the boss? Right.
So disgusting. I should beat you both to the sea.
Oh, Voldemort, right, that's coming out. And there's another hero.
Forgive me.
Right, so we got two antagonists and the protagonist coming. Right.
We must be getting close to the altar.
He must be one of the strongest characters in the game.
The altar is ahead.
Right, the altar.
It is. Full speed ahead.
Love the way the light's reflecting off of that. And there we go, away we go. And towards the altar. I wonder what we're going to find at the altar. The adventurers navigate the stormy seas until they arrive at the altar. Right. Ah, so they're all mates. They're all mates. They were just having a bit of a kick-off. As they do, as they do. Right. All who dares trespass on our old soul plunder ground. By the contaminator. Right, he's that ugly, they've covered his face. No problem. Right. Here he is, champion Nicholas. This is the land of my ancestors. I will not retreat. Right. So it's kind of like the Palestinians going back to reclaim what's theirs. No problem. Greetings, adventure. Allow me to be your guide here. Oh, by the way, the name's Foodie. Right, here's the graphics. Right, try this ability. Right, I'm going to select this target now. So we go bit by bit. Right, so going for this one first. Bam. There you go. Oh, I love this. You got special abilities. Back a bigger punch, but it takes longer before you can use them again. Right.
The ritual has begun.
The tower is coming from that tower I can feel it. On the Palestinians, really, they're never supposed to have left. They should have stood their ground. And if they would have stood their ground, then maybe they wouldn't have all these problems where they're running around the mosques, trying to round up a bunch of people to get money to filter across to them across the chain. But anyway, you know, I think it's important for them to not get gentrified from where they are, and they should stand their ground and they should stay where they are and just peacefully, you know, build some defense systems and make sure that they can't be killed. Very simple. Okay, so back to the game. My liege, Lacer will be unstoppable with so much chaos power at your fingertips. Borden, save your sentiments, witch. Over there we got company.
All mortals should be exterminated.
You should not have trampled upon the final resting place of the holy King Carlos. I've come here today to retrieve a power that belongs to me, is what Nicholas is saying. Right, that familiar aura. Even a descendant of holy king such as you would stoop so low. Mr. Badin. They're all up for it. Right. They all seem to be up for it. They all just keep popping out looking for somebody to fight for some reason. Right. You are well aware of the holy king's dying wishes, so why must you covet the chaos power sealed here? Abadin, you know who I am. As a loyal servant of holy King Carlos, you must not oppose my will. There he is, he's proper right up for it with that sword and his chest puffed out, isn't he? He's not taking any prisoners today. Proper crusader, isn't he? Look at that, what he's got on his back. I am only loyal to the holy king, and I am under his orders. You'll never get your hands on this chaos power. I must have it if I am to restore Lazir to his former glory. You cannot stop me, Abaddon. Right, let's see what we're going to hit him with this time. Oof, that was a big one. Right, so I've got my main skill here. Let me go with that one. Right. Got in with all the big skills.
This world is mine.
No soul escapes the chaos gods.
This blind pursuit of power shall be the downfall of all Ika, Duke Nicholas. Those fearful of power have no business possessing it. No mortal control chaos. You will share the same fate as all others, driven to butchery by false promises, like my old companion, Agulus the Fallen. Save your breath, Abaddon. I shall not be persuaded. If I cannot persuade you, then the great dragon upon the tower will deliver a swift lesson to you, lost soul. Right, so I've probably got to go find a dragon now. Right, here we go. Agulus the Fallen honors his centuries-old covenants with the Holy King high in the sky. Oh, we missed that one. No problem. There you go, here's a dragon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It must have some kind of there you go, some kind of Optimus charge within its rib cage. Looking great. Right. So let's just hit it with the big skills to begin with. We're not messing around. Bend the knee.
Is mine.
I've heard that they do these animations all the time. I'm going to have to find a way to turn them off. I think I can do that in the settings. No problem. Right. Let me just we'll have a look at his skills. Right, so he deals damage to all of us. And the damage is going to scale with the number of stacks of incineration on each target. So I think incineration is like a burn dot damage over time. Yeah, 2 turn dot, right. Applies incineration on them for 2 turns, grants a bonus turn at the end of each round. That's the aura, right. Lava Lash, got that one. Oh, I think it's just told me about all of them there. Ah, okay, so I've got to scroll. That's nice, you just click on one of them, you've got all of them. Nice and efficient, that, isn't it? Right, so you got Dragon Aura, that grants a bonus turn at the end of the round. Annihilation will deal damage to all enemies and applies incineration. 3 turns and then sets... Right. So, I'm going to need a cleanser of some sort if I'm ever going to face this guy again. Well, I imagine he'll get stronger and stronger and stronger as it goes on. Right. Okay, let's it. Right, so I'm going to deal damage to an enemy and apply silence for 1 turn. I don't know if I can apply silence to bosses though. They normally don't let you do it to bosses, so silence will probably just stop him dead and not let him do anything.
You are in more players now.
Right. Deal damage to all enemies with 100% chance to prolong the ability of cooldown of the main target by 1 turn.
Do you know who I am?
Damage to an enemy ignores damage reduction and death immunity effects.
Your death is at hand.
Oof, lovely. This is good fun, this. Right. Okay, this is Nicholas. Right, what's this one gonna do? Death immunity to the caster. Right, I'm not familiar with... Okay, it tells me there. Health cannot drop below 1. Right, so it will... death immunity will sort of be like a... sort of like a survival. It'll always leave me on 1 HP. If I've got this up, it will always leave me on 1 HP so I can survive another turn. So you just got to make sure that if I go low, he's not going to do it with his bonus turn to get me that low because he'll still kill me off anyway. Right, this passive ability may only be triggered once per battle. Right.
For the glory of Lasir.
Well, it's disconnected me from the server. Right. I'm reconnected. Aye. That's a big hit. Right, smoke bomb. Yeah, this is what I want to use. I should have done this before I did the bigger skills on the other guys, because it would have lowered his stats. No problem.
I think you'd better run.
Yeah, I think with this game it's better to do it in turn 1, 2, 3. Maybe if I go 1, 2, 3, it's probably better to do it like that. Right. Friends will be done. Friends will be done for soon. I can't die here, Holy King. Give me strength. Right. There we go. Oof. Well, so I think he's the yeah, I think he's the leader. Well, maybe him and she's a leader of some other kind of group, or maybe she might be his mistress. Who knows? Right. Your Majesty is truly unlike any other warrior in Orlica. Your Majesty, is truly unlike any other warrior in Orlica. You have gained access to the Chaos power and defeated the mighty Dragon Lord Augulus. Without you, Augulus, flames would have turned us all to ash. I'm a descendant of the Holy King, so the Chaos power responded to my summon. It is my honour to have witnessed the ruler of Lazir defeat the dominator of the skies on this day. Cursed little thing! Where have you got off to? Hey, Great War Chief, I've been hard at work. He looks out into the distance. Over there! I've initiated a marvellous thing. Well, it's like some kind of orb of some sort, right?
Amazing power.
I'm gonna have to get used to these guys' wars. These.
No wonder so many people.
Right, that's all.
King Carlos,
The Holy King Carlos. Right,
the light conquered.
right, right.
So dangerous
Right, I think I got this down now.
in the altar.
Light or dark doesn't matter.
Light or dark doesn't matter.
Is power.
Power is power.
You cunning traitor.
Right. Cunning traitor. Right.
A goblin would never miss a chance to get treasure.
Goblins on.
Or the pirates.
Kill him.
Avast, matey. Run!
Imbeciles.
Let's begin.
I'm touching the orb. What's going on there? Rightio. That's it. Okay. Wow. This must have been who they were talking about. This looks. It might be like his evil dark brother. Who knows?
Age of Lazir begins now.
Oh, I do love the storyline, to be fair.
The dark has once again.
It's just like watching an animation. It's just like watching an anime, isn't it?
Our wars against the ancient evil
Great.
has been profaned. The blind school of folk see nothing of the horrors. The Chaos era has come at last.
The Chaos power, Nicholas, releases brings on a terrible disaster, a horrific plague. Pegasus, 3 months later. I wish I could slow down this text. Pegasus, 3 months later. Right. Here we go. Right. So going into the game now. Don't forget, I've still got those codes to enter, so I'm going to enter those codes and hopefully I can get some nice heroes. Ooh. Some nice stuff. Resources can be downloaded. I think, is this like a legendary sort of thing? That's 5,000 points and I've got 100 gems. Advanced summoning crystal, right. So here we can have a battle. So we tap it here. Oh, this is the only hero I've got. I've got a 2-star called Evelyn. Don't like this. Why haven't they introduced Evelyn? They've just randomly placed Evelyn there. There should have been some kind of a lore, some kind of a story to how we ended up from there over to Evelyn. Because like this is the first time we've been introduced to this red-headed princess, and yeah, well, don't know who she is. She just randomly pops up. Maybe we'll find out. So let's just say we've been transported to an house with Evelyn. Let's find out who Evelyn is. Will it tell us? Hopefully. Let's go. Are you excited? Because I am. Well, I think that's Evelyn there, just overlooking everything. Stop! What a twisted. Okay, the darkness. I can't read this fast. Right. David and Pete's Pegasus while I'm here. Right. Yeah, I think these guys are a bunch of guys that are coming back to reclaim their land from the dark side. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna try this one. Right. Basic. I'm taking this guy out first. Taking that guy out first. So normally, in the movies, what you do is you take out the minions first, and you go for the bad guy, the big bad guy at the end. Not in my reality. We take out the biggest one first. Right. No, it's just his mates to take out. Right. Right, let's slash him.
I will cut you down.
There we go. Ooh, got some warrior armor. Fantastic. Phew. Rid of them at last. I owe you a debt of gratitude. My name is Celine. It's a good thing you came to my aid, or I might not have survived. All in a day's work. I'm Evelyn. My pleasure. Lady Evelyn, you must have just arrived in Pegasus. This place is infested with darklings now. It's dangerous to travel here. My friend Zachary told me in a letter. Zachary, I've heard, is a top fighter in this game. Hopefully we'll get Zachary, but right. Told me in a letter, I imagine he's probably waiting for me in your town's tavern. So you're a friend of Big Whiskers? I shouldn't be surprised, you're so handy in a fight. If I was half as talented, believe me, Pegasus would be a very different place. Even in the worst situations can improve with time. But for the moment, could I trouble you to escort me to the tavern? Of course, come with me, Evelyn. Right. She's going for a few shots, is she? That's it. War, pillaging and drinking. That's how it seems to be. Lovely stuff. Who doesn't love a bit of war, pillaging and drinking? Right? Is that your kind of taste? Well, not really my kind of taste. I'm not really into all that. I like to live a nice, peaceful, centered life. But, you know, plenty of those that just go on and on and on and on and on and on and on in the cause of war, pillaging and drinking at any opportunity. And if there aren't opportunities to do so, you got to make the opportunities to do so. You get what I'm saying, lads? That's how a lot of you are, isn't it? Come on. Not messing around. Are you like that? What do you reckon? Maybe. Alright.
I will never forget my mission. I must grow stronger to protect my loved ones.
Right. Right, yeah. So let's do a biggin.
I will cut you down.
That's it. He's not messing around, is she? Evelyn Frost. That's what that one's called. Evelyn Frost. This one's called Water Orb. Right, let's just hit a quick water orb. Ooh-wee.
For our homeland.
He survived. I should have gone with a bigger one. Okay, Evelyn can finish him off. Right, so he's saying for our homeland. So yeah, it's a bit like, yeah, they're saying our homeland, they're saying our homeland. Homeland's homeland, isn't it? There you go. Officer, you didn't... Officer, I mean, you didn't give me a chance to explain before you made your decision. Ooh-wee. I'm sorry, the situation in Pegasus, is serious indeed. We guards are only looking out for the people. And the town is, being overrun with those darklings. My dear lady, I must apologise for my toughness. Greetings. I'm duly the sheriff of this district. So do love sheriff of the town. Good to meet you, Officer Doveliff. I'm Evelyn, a descendant of the Halo of Dawn. I would also like to apologise for my rudeness. Good heavens. If only I'd known you were a Halo of Dawn, I'm so sorry. We've heard so much of your valiant deeds. Very well, officer. But Evelyn, she has some urgent business to attend to down at tavern. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lady Evelyn. Got a bit carried away. In any case, Officer Dovelove, I was headed to the tavern. If you don't mind, could you please tell me a bit more about how things are going in Pegasus? Only too happy, milady. A terrible disease began spreading through our town a little over a month ago, turning our peace-loving residents against each other. Kind of like the T-virus in Resident Evil or the coronavirus. Everybody's been at each other, haven't they? You stay 2 meters away from me. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. You're too close. Get away. That's how it's been, hasn't it? That's it. They've all been getting us to be as anti-social as possible. That's it. That's Sanjay David once putting on an ASBO. Right, people lost their... Is it Sanjay Javid? I don't know. That's the one on Sky. Is that the one on Sky Sports? I'm thinking of the Health Minister. They look the same. Right, anyway. People lost their minds and became ravenous flesh eaters. It must be those strange masked men we encountered. The town's been filled with some sort of awful haze ever since they disembarked at the southern dock. Ah, Celine's right. We've recently figured out a group of outsiders, the Soul Plunders, maybe be behind all this. I've just received word from one of our officers that a massive Darkling attack is underway. Their entire regiment is in danger. What? Do we have to be afraid of? Evelyn's as talented as a warrior as they come. Sheesh. I do not doubt Lady Evelyn's abilities, of course. Since you're headed to the tavern anyway, I may need to call upon her to help clear out those Darklings. As a descendant of the Halo of Dawn, it is my sacred mission to root out evil wherever I find it. Rest assured, there will be no stone unturned until evil has been put into their dustbin. Thank you, Lady Evelyn. On behalf of the residents of Pegasus, may the goddess of light watch over you. Right, so Dovelove's a pagan. Dovelove's a bit of a pagan or a polytheist. Not my cup of tea, this Dovelove, but yeah, that's it. Right, so may the pagan goddess of light watch over you. Or may the pagan so-called goddess of light watch over you. Right, got some more rewards. Right. So they've got a crusader that's coming to battle, but they've got a sheriff that's a pagan. How does that work? Allow me to introduce this most cherished of items to you. XP jelly, my favourite snack and rather nice accessory too. Let's try. Okay, right. Maybe he's a humanitarian and it's a secular country. That's fair enough. But it seems as though it was set in, you know, medieval times and stuff. Maybe a little bit. You can tell by the scenery and stuff. So yeah, maybe it's like medieval meets present, but they're in cosplay, fancy dress. Right. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, but most likely it'd be atheist. I don't imagine you'd have a chief of police officer arresting those hoodlums in the name of such and such and such a person, right? You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine? If they made homage to somebody like Margaret Thatcher and just went, in the name of Margaret Thatcher, and sort of raised the status into theocracy, it's not really great. Or theocratic theocracy, or some sort of, some sort of polytheism like that. It's not great. That's how you get cartels. And you get that's how you get capitalist, communist, terrorist regimes, where they use money in the name of Stalinism, and it's disgusting. Right, anyway, let's get back to it.
I will never forget my mission.
Right, so we've got to upgrade Evelyn. Lovely, let's have a go at that. One upgrade. Right, let's try that again. That felt good, didn't it? She wants to try it again. Let's have a go. Don't forget Celine, she's got to have her turn, hasn't she?
Not everyone knows how fun magic is.
Right. Celine, boom, that's your turn. Oh, well, she only wants a couple. There you go, I think we've run out, that's why. Sheesh. Right, that's all that done. Right. Let's go back. Right.
I must grow stronger to protect my loved ones. I will cut you down.
Right, there you go. Yep. There you go. She's right for I love that running style. Like commando. Like running forward. Heavy leaning forward, trying to get that trajectory. Well, that's it. 100-meter sprinter. There's an 100-meter sprinter in Evelyn. As soon as they're done warring and they've re-established peace and they make their version of the Olympics, I can imagine that redhead being the fastest runner in all of the land. Let's watch it next time. See if she beats the other one in a foot race, shall we? Or the neck and neck. Right. Cast your bets. Oh no, this is wave 2. We're going to have to wait till the next battle. But cast your bets now, right? Obviously just for fun, because we're not promoting gambling here. So obviously just for fun, place your bets and your predictions. Who do you think is going to outrun who on the next one? That's it. That's the snowball, right? He's master. Right. There you go. Well, shit. Well, so she... You see that giggle then? She must have got possessed by an evil spirit of some sort. And now she's got to wade it off. Right, that's that done. We've cleared out all the darklings in this area, Celine. We... Looking at Celine. Celine. We were staring off into the distance. What a lovely view. What a lovely view. I'd love to build up homage here. Who is staring off into the distance, Celine? What's wrong? Oh, okay, she must be startled by something. She must have caught something out in the view. Fist tightening. That group of darklings that attacked me, one of them was my teacher from the orphanage. And another was the kind old man who used to sell donuts. Absolutely sickening that, you know, that she's had, you know, like sort of influential figures in her life been possessed by an evil. So she's kind of she's a bit conflicted. So she's fighting the evil, but she's materially visualizing their bodies and her emotional connotations towards them. I completely understand the feeling. Like, have you ever had it when somebody goes rogue? And, like, you know, things get a bit messed up, don't they? Celine? Eileen? They could have lived out their lives peacefully, but not anymore. Oh, because of those bastards! Bastards! Yeah, that's probably... Let me try it like that. They could have lived out their lives peacefully, but not anymore! All because of those bastards! I will see justice done to those soul plunders if it's the last thing I do. Pegasus shall be healed! Of course. As surely as the light drives out darkness. I'm not strong enough yet. But I will become a mighty sorceress. And protect the ones I love. Le mad corsayade. Le mad corsayade. Sorry, I'm going to be careful here. I don't know if they're trying to trick me into pagan chanting. I don't want to be doing that, do I? Right. Is that dragon tongue? How could there be dragons around here? Celine! I think I just heard a cry for help. Let's go take a look. A cry for help? How come I didn't hear anything? Hey! Wait for me, Lady Evelyn! I think Lady Evelyn must be the fastest runner in this then. She's left her straggling, obviously we'll check on the next one. Oh, that's tough on the throat, that is. That's really, really, really tough on the throat. Right, I'm disconnected from the server. I'm reconnecting. We're reconnecting. Reconnected. So it gives you a congratulations message. Pop. Reconnected. Love it. A cry for help. How come I didn't hear anything? They're gonna... Ah. Right, let's not go down that. She's not got mental health issues. But you know how they are. They'll call her schizophrenic if that one didn't hear anything, but that one heard something. You know how they'll twist it around, don't you? Hey, wait for me, Lady Evelyn. Court script flipping. Absolute disgusting capitalists they are. Pagans of the highest order. Right, let's carry on. Right. Here we go. Right, clear chapter. Normal. Right. Story adventure, got 10 grand there. Lovely jubbly. In gold. That's how it needs to be. 10 grand in gold. Well, that's it, because that's where the real money's at, isn't it? Right, strange egg. 1 to 4, strange egg. Right, we're going to have a right battle on. Right, okay. Right, just pause the... Just after I finish saying what I'm saying, pause the video for a second and do me a favour. Just write in the comments, who do you think's going to win in a foot race? And then I'm going to cut... Later on, when my channel grows a little bit, I'm going to come back to the first guys who helped me start off with what I'm doing. Come back, I'm going to do a great giveaway for you. I do lots of different stuff. Got lots of different startup stuff. I got lots of different amazing stuff, and I'll make something specifically. I'll design something specifically personal for yourselves, right? Whoever. Oh, my throat. Whoever wins that competition. I'm going to need to calm down a bit. It's got to me chest, it's got to me throat. Got to me chest and got to me throat. Right. So we're on for the battle now. Right. Okay, so if you pause the video, just pause the video and just write a little comment. Give me a big like. And, you know, click that subscribe button. So I know who the first ones are. And I always want to know who the first ones are so I can share my love back with you. And, yeah. Right. Because what I'll do is... What I do is... For my first lot of subscribers... I've not decided a number yet. So don't be asking me about how many. But for my first lot of subscribers, I want to put you in a special group that gets special giveaways. You know, when my stuff takes off a little bit more, just as like, so obviously if you get involved with like any of my stuff that I do, and you're part of that group, I'll give you a little something special extra. It's going to be unique to that club. Right, so if you want to be part of that club, right, it's not going to be, it's nothing social political, nothing like that. It's just going to be like first member award, anything and anytime I'm doing anything, right? So you'll always get limited edition stuff that's unique to yourself, that's part of a small pool. So it's not like one of them where you can only attend the charity auctions where you got lots and lots of money to get something of high value. Hopefully the way it's going to work is regardless of your background, regardless of how much you make, when I make this huge, and when you make this huge with me, you're always going to get something of high value if you're part of the first. That's unique to yourselves. Right. That being said, happy for everybody that's clicked the subscribe button, and now you can click unpause or pause or unpause. I don't know how it's gonna work. You left the comments. Ooh-wee. Ooh, I'm feeling unwell. I am feeling unwell. Right. So let's carry on with the foot race. Who's going to win? Let's see.
I must grow stronger to protect my loved ones.
Right. Right. My eyes were watering. My eyes were watering then. I wasn't just covering one eye. My eyes were watering. So don't try to put me as part of any kind of, you know, one of their clicks. Right, let's carry on. Oh, sorry, I forgot my voice. Right, you wicked beast. Your plot ends here. I'm gonna sort you right out, is what Celine's telling him. And he knows it. You're a feisty one, eh? He's saying. You're a feisty one. Oh, the evil. No matter. No matter. You'll all turn out the same inside my ghost lantern. Right. Oh, right. This is only one wave as well, so we didn't get to see the foot race properly. I missed it. On the next one, then. I'll go back for back in a second.
Right, coming back now. Oh, me right. Just gonna stop there. Right.
So back with yous now. Right, is this on here? Right. Right. That's perfect. Right, we're back. We're back into action now, I think. Yeah, we're back into action now. Right, I'm just gonna have a sip of me. I brought some tomato juice, so yeah. Cheers. If you're also having some tomato juice, because it's good for your health, right? This is the spiced stuff. I don't know why I got the spiced tomato juice. It's just gonna mess up my throat a bit more. But do you know what it is? It's because I'm a daredevil, and I'm a daredevil for all of you. Don't you forget it. Right. Right, that's probably going to mess up my voice a bit more, but because I've got to do his voice. Maybe the spiciness will help me with her feistiness and his gruntiness. Back to it. There we go. Right, so we've got to select my target. Who's going to be my target? Right. Same style, we'll take out the big guy first. There you go, great animation. Evelyn's at it. That's it. Right, we're taking out him. Right. Game cheated me. It made me take out his minions first. Right. So here's a chance for you to do some incognito research whilst you're just watching from far away. Or just watching from out of sight of Evelyn and Celine. Who do you think moves faster? Right, there you go. Right, we didn't see her move at all. That was like a bit like a teleportation. How does yeah, the redhead is I'm gonna work for it. Don't care how much I've got to work for it, I'm working for it. And the blue dress is like, no, I'm working smart, I'm not leaving my position. I can do what I want to do from right here, very easily, very simply. I'm taking the relaxed approach. That's how it is, isn't it? Oh, there you go. She's worked for it that hard, she had to have a bit of a tiptoe. Right, there you go. Right, here we go. Oof. Great dash. Great dash for the finish line. I think Evelyn takes her in a speed race. Right. That's my guess. That's my guess. Obviously, I don't know if you guys witnessed it, because like my focus went off. I was too busy following this. Right. Do you have any idea how hard it was that to get that treasure? You stupid girls! Just you wait! It's Axel. He's not having it. He's not having it. He's absolutely livid. Run, why don't you, weakling? Weakling! You weakling, come back here now! Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. Celine, let him go. Let's see the egg first. Puh. Full of hot air after all. Huh. Ha. Huh. Right. Gosh. Oh, I missed that one. It's hatching, Celine. Oh, it's a dragon. It's like Spyro. Oh, do you remember Spyro? Spyro was like one of the first games that I ever played in my life on PlayStation 1. I think it was actually the first game that we got. I don't know, was it that or was it Tekken? There was Tekken. Right. Well, Spyro, I used to love Spyro. I used to love Tekken as well. Tekken was great. I used to do that. Might do some Tekken on here once upon a time. You know, I might, like, you know, obviously wanting to do it as a sports channel, so like when boxing's coming up or fighting or something like that, might do some Tekken. Live battle Tekken. Hopefully find some people that want to do some live battle Tekken with me. You know, if the promoters are watching, live battle Tekken. Coupled in with promoting the fight that's going to be on that day or leading up in that week. You hit me up. You know, I'm not that big right now, but I've got the ideas. I've got the ideas and I can do that if you want to do it like that. But really, listen to me now. I'm going to tell you about sport. Sport isn't something you should make money from. Sport is all about honour, representing community, and it's all about prize funds. And what you do with your prize funds within your community, because it's your community that you should be representing as their chosen champion. Does that make sense? Well, have a think about it. Does it make sense? Would you like to lose the tags of mercenaryism and be like community heroes? Because that's what you're supposed to be, community heroes. There you go. Community heroes, those within the community that are talented, that represent till the end of times, or to the end of their life, to put their city on the map and grow their map. But they've all ruined it, haven't they? They've all ruined it, where they all just flogged in money, and what they did was say, doesn't matter where the money's coming from, doesn't matter where the socio-political influence is coming from, doesn't matter that they're taking all the labour class's money, because the building itself is stuck in the ground. What can they do? Chop it up and take it on a helicopter and take it off to there? They can't do that, so let's just all move them to put money into this stationary building like it's some form of a coliseum, or like it's some form of a king's palace, and they just take their money, put it into there. But then it's not just their money that's coming, it's your working money that's going there, and then it's going up, and then when it's going up, you're not getting it back, are you? Who are they to make you pay to watch what's yours? Think about it. You're there to support what's yours. You're there to be a part of what's yours, which is to represent your community and give them that push that they need to win for all of us. They're one of you and you're one of them. You're equals. That's what needs to be known. That's what needs to be made known, doesn't it? So you join me and you let them know the same thing. Right. That being said, let's carry on. Right. I didn't expect anything so small. Could even eat more than I can. Evelyn, it's already gone through 3 plates of sausages. I didn't get any. You are in the presence of a summoner of the sacred elements. Wait, let me try to find more of a. You! This is the dragon called Balia, so let me see. You are in the presence of a summoner of sacred elements, a descendant of the celestial dragon kind. I am the handsomest dragon on this millennium, Lord Wissar Ekrenshan, Balia the Great. It is permissible in the eyes of you for you to refer to me as Balia the Great. So I'm going to do it like this, I think. And then if he gets really angry, I'm going to go very, very low pitched and very, very loud. I think I'll do Balia like that. What's it? Beautiful eyes Alia has, hasn't he? Perfect pretty boy for a boy band, isn't he? Celine, my dear dragon, you speak our language. Can't believe it. Oh, disconnected me. It's reconnecting me. Lovely. Reconnected. Hey, congratulations. It's Balia the Great. You insolent young lady. You insolent young lady. I am. Excuse me. I am over 500 years old. By your human reckoning. Why would a few human dialects present a challenge to such a magnificent and wise dragon as myself? Not myself, as myself. So he gets a bit brummy sometimes. He gets a little bit brummy sometimes as myself. No, he's been around 500 times. That DID, it gets to him a bit, doesn't it? Is that so? Is that so? My new elderly friend. Oh, pokes Balia on his behind. What's it she wants putting on the register, doesn't she? I have a hard time believing you're older than my grandfather. Celine, Master Yolanda did tell me. I'm sounding like a lesbian now. Sorry, Celine, Master right, yeah, okay. No, it's just like I'm not being like that. It's just like saying sounding like a brummie or sounding like a scouse or sounding like a lesbian. It's like. It's like what you engage in as like it's like natural selection, isn't it? Like what you engage in as a like impact on your how do I say you sort of just like the shared realms of physiology that everybody has, isn't it? Like yeah, it's like. You go through a paradigm shift whilst everybody else is in a different paradigm, and then you end up having an impact on you that other people don't have on them necessarily. So that's why. But yeah, like obviously, like the way I am, as long as I'm not being sexually violated, I'm just like to You guys are doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. It's completely like it's unless you want to talk about it, I don't necessarily need to talk about it with you, unless of course, damage like well, unless of course I politely have a debate with you about like like the spreading of AIDS and stuff and like damages to society that happen sometimes, because it's just because like the way God made us, He made us physiologically in a certain way, like man for woman and woman for man, and that way maybe if it's like that, there's no I've not done the science. If you've done the science, please let me know. I'm not trying to be ignorant. The STIs don't come into play. I know that a man can give a woman STIs and a woman can give a man STIs, but that's after STIs have been put into play. Maybe it's like the STIs don't come into play if man or woman doesn't play away from God's rules, because God knows how He's made us. He knows our genetic makeup, and He knows like the like the sort of negative chemical reactions or the illness that gets generated when certain decisions that God forbade against making, because it's just not compatible with our bodies. It's like putting diesel into a petrol engine. It just causes the engine a bit combustion problems, and it doesn't really move, and then illness happens and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that analogy. That's like my opinions, that's my beliefs. Obviously I don't want to persecute you, and I'd never persecute you, but I'm just being open, I'm just being honest, and yeah, obviously if you've got any counterpoints you can write to me. I'm very civil. I'll write back to you. I don't think of you as any less human, and I don't think of you as anything like that. It's just like say for example, if I was going shoplifting or something like that, right? No, I don't want to say shoplifting, because it's first, right? If I was, let's say for example, if I was going on the local field, I was digging up, looking for buried treasure, and I'm damaging the field, and people go and look at that field, and it causes them pain or something like that. You tell me to stop. What am I doing? Like damaging the field, and you'd have your arguments, and you'd be civil, and you wouldn't be aggressive, and you wouldn't attack me and stuff like that. It's just a case of pointing an opinion, and it's about finding truth together, isn't it? Civilly and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd work with you, friendly with you, won't think of anything less of you person, support the same football team as you with you, everything like that. But like if I feel that something's bad for you, I wouldn't be a good human, and it wouldn't sit right in my heart if I wasn't open and honest with you about what I think's best for you. But that's just my opinion. Right. Anyway. Right. Okay. Evelyn. Right. Celine. Master Yolanda did tell me a story of an ancient dragon in the halo of dawn who could summon heroes from across the void of time. You were a student of Yolanda. You were a student of Yolanda. So the halo of dawn have not varied their strict recruitment practices in half a millennium. Baldi's probably got a few pronouns. Just wanted to say, right, here's another one for you. How many different pronouns can somebody get in the early group that's going to be joining, hopefully, give to Balya? That's it, and hopefully, if there's quite a few, in the next video, we'll mention all the different pronouns that we gave to Balya, and I'll give you a name a feature in my video. And yeah, and then we'll have a vote on who can come up with the most creative and most fun pronoun for Balya, right? And then we'll work out a prize of some sort, right? That sound good? Everybody's welcome, which is good. Okay, so how boring. No, yeah, you got a bit angry then, so that's fine. Nevertheless, you do seem, you do. My throat. I think it's the tomato juice that's got to me. 1 second. Let me have a little sip. Let's see if the tomato juice helps with this one. Right. Nevertheless, you do. You do seem to have some understanding, however meagre. I'm butchering this and ruining it now. Slate. I can't believe an ancient dragon would be so rude. Evelyn, don't you be taken in by him. That's it. I reckon prick. Yeah, I reckon prick. All right then, Celine, we've got to got to press on now and find Zachary. We need to deal with this plague before we can do anything else. But the outbreak is getting worse and worse. I'm not sure the two of us will be enough to defeat whoever sets this in motion. Hehe. Don't forget about me. Come with me, ladies. Come with me, ladies. Yeah, that was not supposed to be like that at all. I wanted the voice to be a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Right, so we're going to summon somebody now. Do you think we'll get a good one, or do you think we won't get a good one? Or do you think it's generic? I've not played this right now, so there's a free summon that we've got. Right. So, that's it. Right, Kane. That's it. It's like the big bad wolf meets Little Red Riding Hood kind of thing, isn't it? Like, and he's got a judge's hat on with a bit of curls, a kind of helmet, right? And he's got one eye, coincidentally, one red eye. One eye's pointed out, a bit like the Antichrist. And yeah, fuzzy red hair. He's got his claws a bit like Wolverine. He's only got two of them. I don't know, I can't really see the rest of that. See? Our dragon is no liar. Our dragon is no liar. Well, humans. Cain doesn't trust those cunning little humans. Wow, a legendary bear warrior. This is a legendary bear warrior. He got an epic, but he's calling it legendary. You know, like you get legendaries, you get epics, you get rares. And he's calling it legendary, but it's an epic. It's like Celine really did take it. She was raised well. Like, if you don't have anything good to say, you don't say anything at all. So maybe the bear would feel bad about being called epic, so he wants to be called legendary. So Celine's like, right, no problem. Let's call the bear legendary. Right, and now the bear's buzzing, and that's that. So we just keep it circulating and keep the positivity spreading around as you should do. But I can't really do that myself. What I like to do is I like to be honest, but I like to stay nice as well. So it's like positivity comes from engaging in the good causes together as one. That's what's important. Right, anyway. Right. Well, legendary bear warrior. This is the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Evelyn, this little dragon can really bring us new allies. Really can bring us new allies. He wasn't lying to us. Can you believe it? Looks like we won't have to worry about being short-handed. It's Bollier the Great! Yeah, like the mood. The mood's settling down a bit now. I don't. Like, it was a bit more action packed before, so let's just have. Hey, I never agreed to be a part of any group of yours. Yeah, I didn't say I was gonna. What makes you think I am? What's in it for me? That's what he's saying. What's in it for me? Greetings. But you ever had that though, like when gang tries to kind of groom you, and you're just like, look, whether there's nothing in it, if there's something in it for me, if there's nothing in it for me, I'm not interested. I'm just enjoying my privacy. You know what I mean? Like, you ever had it like that? I don't know. Cartels working funny ways, right? Greetings. I'm Evelyn from the Halo of Dawn. This land is under a grave threat from a plague that turns people into darklings, and we need your help. If we don't stop the people who started this, then sooner or later this plague will reach your people too. And when they reach your people, you're gonna be called the traitor and the coward that did nothing about it. So yeah, if you say, yeah, are you big and hard enough? Because I'm going to tell all my mates down at the tavern whilst we're having one or two that you're this big. If you don't join us, you're this big. That's what I'm telling you. Kane. Yeah, Kane. Yeah, Kane. Yeah, Kane. Yeah, Kane. And like all the voices echoed across from the tavern. And Kane was like, let's see what Kane said. Halo of Dawn. Kane trusts the Halo of Dawn. Kane shall join you. Excellent. Then we are members of one party together. Evelyn, what should we call our new team? Light Squad, Squad of Glory, any ideas? Right, here's where the creative thinking comes into it. Normally I'm really good. I just come up with it straight away. Right, do I get to call it myself? Right. So, if I've got a name, do I get to call it? Right. So what I normally used to do, right, I used to go GWL, right. Right, so it's had a few connotations that I came up with a couple, right. And then it went on a different way. So you use like grinding whilst lagging, gaming whilst lagging. Yeah, and then other people feeling like good winning life. Nice positive message, and other people came across and said good with ladies. So I'll let you say what you guys want to say. Is it good with ladies, or is it grinding whilst lagging? I'll go with grinding whilst lagging. But I'm just going to put in the parentheses. Gaming. Don't want to get people mixing up. And /o. /o. Gaming whilst lagging. Because obviously, that's my thing, that isn't it? And obviously, don't want people getting it confused, making fun of me, grinding whilst lagging. Ew, there's a lot of money in that. Let's go make the porno is how they'll be, won't they? So let's just say grinding and or gaming whilst lagging. Ah, did it mess it up? No, I had it as grinding whilst lagging. Right. /gaming. Right, there you go. That's my name. Grinding and /raw gaming whilst lagging. Right. No, they ruined it for me. Can I go? with an hand symbol. Not ruining it for me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They ruined it for me. I want more characters. I want to write a complaint letter. They ruined it for me. That's the perfect gaming name, isn't it? Grinding and /or gaming whilst lagging. Fuck's sake. Sorry. Apologies, my language. That is blurted out a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't like to swear. I noticed one thing, right? I spent a lot of time in, becoming one with self, learning about different things, stuff like that. Detoxing from all sorts of things. Every time I do a curse word, bam, it hit me very hard. Very hard. I felt the pain. Kind of made me think, like, is that why babies cry? Like, if they hear a curse word, it just naturally hurts them. Well, I don't swear around babies anyway, but I've seen people that swear and stuff like that and say certain words. Is it certain words that causes those babies to cry after I felt those pain? After just hearing curse words. And that's why they call it cursing. What we've done, we just use it every day and it's just like, And, you kind of just come numb to it. And I think it's psychological tactics by the rich, really, and they sort of deployed it like that. After doing anthropological studies, kind of just like, yeah, it dulls your senses, but you don't notice it because it's a constant array of dullness through all that cursing, black magic, sihr. Have a think about it. Make a change for the good. Make your city great again by not cursing, allowing people to cultivate. Have a think about it. That's what you want to do, isn't it? In your line of work, maybe that's what you want to do. Have a think about it. WL. Yeah, just put WL. Let me try it like that. Didn't accept me. And then I'll ask what the WL stands for, and I always say whilst lagging. Right. Grinding and or gaming. Was that perfect? Hopefully, I've not counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. GWL. Does that work? I forget. I'd have that. That should be good enough, hopefully. Didn't count properly. I know how to do maths, don't insult me. Grinding it in. Oh, grinding it in /OWL. Right, let's try it like that. Grinding it in. We're grinding it in, guys. We're grinding it in. Could you imagine if you just went to like a town that you've never been before? You pulled up in the petrol station, you get out, and you just see a group of lads there, and you're just like, we're grinding it in. What are you talking about? We're grinding it in. Kind of like Scousers in the cold in winter. We're grinding it. We're grinding it. What are you talking about? We're grinding it. Somebody's gonna make a music track about that, like grind. Should we get a Scouser to do it? It would be great. We grind. Then you get the club remix, and it's like we grind. We grind. Gotcha, 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 grind. Gotcha, grind. Kind of like that. Oh, let me have that one. Great name. Then from now on, great name. Then from now on, we will fight together. We will chase down those evildoers and put an end to their plot. I must say, this is the most unique name I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a lot. Well, Balliard, they won't let me put it full. But you know and I know in your 500 years of experience, you know what's what. You know what's what. And I know you know that I know that you know what's what. Right. I have no doubt that our forest dwelling friend could think of something better. Let's go. Many attacks have taken place around the docks at Pegasus. If Zachary's not at the tavern, he might be poking around at the docks. Right, so let's give our large companion a quick bit power boost. Right. Right, details. Upgrade. Right, let's try it again. He looks like he wants to go more than twice. Don't stop. Yeah, he's absolutely mad for it, isn't he? That's a nice weapon that you just got. What? It's a right old good, isn't it? Perfect pipe, isn't it, lad? Oh, Rodney piping, eh? That's it. Got good old Kane here who's mad for the Rodney piping. What can you do? What can you do? Right, let's get some. Let's give Kane some gear. Right. 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 Child friendly. Right. Look. The word for word. Right. If anybody ever says to you, do you want any gear? Right. It's either knocked off clothes, or it's something that should. It's something that they tell you that goes up your nose and tastes like sherbet. Don't touch it. That stuff's not sherbet. That stuff's not supposed to go up your nose. And you're never, ever, 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 ever supposed to put sherbet up your nose. Right? So, yeah. Gotta stay positive. So if anybody ever offers you gear, say, I'm alright, thank you. I'm alright, thank you. If you want, you can take your gear to the police station. Let them take some pictures of it for me. And I'll go around and take a look tomorrow. Right? So you keep that gear away from yourself. You keep that gear away from your friends. And you keep that gear out of your nostrils. Because it's not sherbet. Right. Anyway. Back to it. Right. Got to enhance it. Right. Right. Enhance. Right. Right, so as long as you have enough materials, you can use them to enhance your gear for a little fee, of course. Right. So we go a bit like that. Right. This goes like this. Right. That's it. You've got to stay child friendly because obviously yeah, don't like talking about stuff like that. I know how people's minds work. Go to certain places, but yeah, that's it. Got to keep your mind focused, innocent, pure. Right, focused, innocent, pure. Pure in the right way, not pure in the sherbet way. No. Okay. That being said, let's carry on. We're high on life. We're high on energy. We love what we do. And we keep going, no matter what. And we don't need any illicit substance to tell us that that has got a control on us. Because we're on top of that and we laugh at it. And we say, you can't do more for me than I can do for myself. Right? And that's what you got to tell it. If you do that. I'm not saying you do. Don't know if you do, but if you do, you tell it that. And you tell yourself. And you tell that. I'm more good enough. You are not good enough for me. I'm breaking up with you. Right? Alright. Perfect. Keep it clean, keep it friendly, keep it happy, keep it positive. Rolling forward, all positive role models for everybody. From this moment to the next moment and all the other moments. Right. Okay, let's carry on. Right, so we've enhanced that. Don't want to enhance that. Don't know if I'm supposed to. Right, they want me to enhance it. Right, let's enhance it. Right, the music stopped for some reason. That's good. That's good. Not really into music. I like silence. What's it? I like living in silence, you know. I don't like. I feel like you get more original thought when you live in silence, and you get to appreciate things a lot more. Like I remember, like used to go about quite a bit. Music would be playing everywhere. You know, like wherever you go, you just get used to it. And then when you get trapped up into a place of silence, it becomes too much for you. Sometimes overwhelming. But it's all about discipline. If you can master overcoming silence, you get a lot of originality from it. You get a lot of peace from it. You get a lot of strength from it. There you go. And then when you hear music, you're like, right, that's disturbing me mode. Don't want to listen to that. It's disturbing me mode. Kind of like, not like, oh, it's too quiet in here. I need to put on some music. Like jittering away like it's a drug. So like for me, it's like the other way around. Like yeah, music. I'm like, oh, don't want to listen to that. Oh, taken away from me drug. Naturalness, silence. The world as the world was made and intended. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I feel about that. That's it. I did that. But, yeah, I was a cappella. Don't mind a cappella. A cappella art is great. That's it. That's my body. That's my body doing the work to entertain your body. It's not like, you know, playing around with the jingles. Playing around with the jingles to get you to buy more and more and more. It's just my voice doing it. Having a banter. Yeah, that's it. Don't know if my voice does that. If I use it in a certain way. Don't know if there's like any sorcery books in which those rhythms were placed into doctrines years and years and years ago, from which people developed an anthropological science, and they just rebranded it over time, and then they changed it to rhythm. Could have been known as cursing, but then they just changed it to rhythm, or something along the lines of cursing, but then they just changed it to rhythm and they said rhythm's good, rhythm's good, rhythm's good, and they said like me. I like honest, open, heartfelt, directly, tranquil, spoken word. That's what I'm about. Spoken word. like to think, like to hear how you feel, and like to know how you think. I like it spoken word, just the word, just the power of the word. That's it. That's my kind of thing. That's why I like going to football sometimes. It's like nice ballads. It's great. Right. Anyway, back to it. Right. So Kane. That's it. I like sharing myself with you. Like, I know I'm just looking at my screen right now, talking away, a bit like a schizophrenic, because just talking away to a screen, engaging in the activities of what a schizophrenic would do, just naturally, if we're going back to like the natural selection processes. It's like I'm talking to the computer, even though the computer's not talking to me, but I'm engaging with the screen as though the screen is talking to me, if that makes sense. So I'm living the mannerisms of a schizophrenic. It's a crazy world, isn't it? Right, anyway, okay, back to it. So this is Kane. And Elf. Right, put that on him. Right, I've got another one don't want to put on him. Some more smart gear. Lovely job, like defense. Right, warrior gear. I think they must have different sets of gear. Plus 15% attack. 1% crit rate. I think it's like a uncommon gear, this one, given its colour. It's like a language colour. So given its colour, I feel like it's an uncommon sort of version. This must be like a just like the basic, the lowest of the low. And then you get like blue. And then you get like pink. You get like orange. But yeah, the more you get, the more of these secondary stats you'll get, and the higher the ratings they'll be. This is like the warrior set. So have I got 3 of 2 of them on? Right. Anyway, let me just put that on. I've got my attack boots. Do I want elf boots or do I want attack boots? Probably go with these ones because ideally you want speed. Because speed is what makes them go first in order. Right, okay, so I can go back from my heroes. I've got all these to do as well. But let me just upload this link. Right, she's just chucking in. Right. Okay, do you reckon Evelyn's going to come storming in? She's just sort of glanced in, or glided in, or galloped in. There you go. Some form of, just Celine just rolling the Celine rolls. Right, anyway, okay, elf boots. Right. What's it? Somebody should make a song or a poem called Roll on Celine. Roll on Celine. And then we could put the grinding in it. Be perfect. That's it. Does anybody want to do that? We'll do a bit of a co-collab. That's it. Just like pure heartfelt spoken word. Right. Okay, so that's that done. Heroes. Okay, Evelyn. Does she come? Oh, bit like a sword swallower entrance. It's like coming in like an acrobat circus. Right, so just diving in like what's it? Right. Yeah, I want to keep it PG, so okay. Right, I was gonna say she's proud of something. The way she, yeah, never mind. Right, anyway, okay. Getting distracted. Also, see games like this, right? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? Don't work why stuff like that. Cause I'm interesting game. I like playing these games, but obviously I need to keep me sanctitude straight. Right, let me do that. Right, so. Right. So that what I'm saying is that like if I wasn't playing this game, that thought wouldn't have entered my head. So my sanctitude would have been protected. Well, it's this kind of stuff that they do in introducing Satanism through the arts, and I don't like it, but it's okay. Right. Anyway, what's it? Like you're seeing it, you get a bit dopey, don't you? Like when you see a woman, you're like, oh wow, it naturally makes you a bit dopey, makes you a bit stupider. Sort of long term damages your intellect. She didn't have that. naturally be a lot more smarter without having your intellect damaged. That's it. Think about deep things, mate. Anyway, right. Cain is sure feeling stronger. Goodness. Never thought. Well, that's probably why. Like, I don't know if you ever had it. It was like war strategies, right? The bra burners, or the feminists, like in communist terrorist cahoots, just flash all the lads. Like, have you ever been flashed? Like, once I had like a bus drive past me, right? I don't know if it was a targeted communist terrorist or something, maybe it was. But they were all on the bus, just a good few of them, like 10, 15 of them, they all just flashed me like that. I'm like, oh, I feel a bit stupid. Giggled a little bit. I was like, giggled a little bit, and I was like, are they feminists? They're trying to get out my sanctitude. They're trying to mess with my purity. What's wrong with them? Why would they do that? Well, I didn't ask my consent, so I feel sexually harassed. If I could, I'd love to get them put on registers. But they don't help me with anything. They just ignore me emails. Goodness. I never thought I'd fight with a bear warrior by my side. Come on, big guy. Let's see what you can do. Right. What's it, Cain? Cain smashes everything. I'm gonna smash everything is what he's saying. He's not messing around. He's ready to smash everything. What's it like? Hulk smash everything. I think that like Cain smashes everything. Maybe I should give him a Hulk voice. Cain smashes everything. I don't know if I can do that right now. I've not watched Avengers in a long time. If I watched it, probably get the voice right. But anyway, Hulk smash kind of. Cain smashes everything. I think they based that character around the Incredible Hulk. Well, it's just like me initial sort of insights on that matter. Right. Okay. So Cain, and we're going on in a 3, 2, 1. Don't forget who's going to win in a foot race. Cain, Evelyn, or Celine if there's more than 2 rounds. Same rules apply. Buzz, leave a comment in the message. Add just to me lists. Right, so 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go now. Let's go. Right. Okay, and Cain had a head start. Right. So Cain's got the head start. Let's keep it between Evelyn and Evelyn's got a bit of an head start, but let's put the VAR rules in effect. So it's a bit like you just squiggles down. So right. So let's just say, well, let's pause it there. Is Evelyn onside or is Evelyn offside? Let's say Cain's offside. The other one, forget her name, short-term memory's got me. Right, the other one, Celine. Right, Celine is the defender. Is Evelyn onside or is Evelyn offside by current VAR standards and practices? Right, let's leave a comment about that. Is Evelyn onside? Is Evelyn offside? And we'll reach a general consensus, and I want to know why. Right, okay. Axel, how can you fail in these simplest of matters? Although that's Desmond. Axel, how can you fail in these simplest of matters? Oh, mighty Desmond, I was just about to hatch the egg when those 2 women suddenly attacked. Right. Well, let's do women like the anti-feminist. Those women like that, right? Suddenly attacked. You're useless. Yup. Apologies. Right, Desmond. Right. You're useless. Now get rid of these fools. I won't have them interfere with our grand design again. Pegasus is a cornerstone of the Ark Cleric's plan. I think like the Ark Cleric must be like the Antichrist. Like Pegasus is the cornerstone of the Ark Cleric's plan. We must be sure to absorb enough chaos power. Who on earth are you? What are you doing, you daft baboon? You again? Do you silly girls want to die? Since you're here, I take that as a yes. Right, soul plunder. Right, we've got 2 waves, so we'll get our foot racing. Right. So, here we're going. Right, oh, here we go. Boulder throw. Bam. Have a bit of that. So, I think, right, regardless of whether Evelyn was offside, Kane scored the goal, didn't he? Let's be fair. Right. There we go. Right, 1 more to go. Right, we're going to have the foot race now. So, he's going to get... I don't know if... She's going to kill him on this one, but we're going to have the foot race now. Let's see if Evelyn wins or Celine wins. Right. Right. Okay, it was a photo finish. Right. Let me know who you think wins. We'll decide by general consensus or by the VAR rules. Considering it's a photo finish, we'll go by the VAR rule. Was she offside or was she onside? Because if she was onside, she's won. If she was onside, Evelyn's won. If Evelyn was offside, then Evelyn's lost. That's all there is to it. Or she might have just been jogging. I'm sure the first time I saw her run, she was a lot faster. She was like that. You know, like kind of like Sonic when Sonic's going and then Sonic goes into turbo mode. Or when Crash Bandicoot gets his mask. And he goes... Just run through kind of like that. Like she had like superpower mode. Right. Okay. That's going down. Right. Love this game. Fun. I love the way it's angled this way as well. It's not vertical. I mean, vertical could kind of be cool. I love the way like it's angled, like left to right. It's perfect. It's great. I'm at this angle. Yeah. We've got the landscape view. Like we're just like viewers just watching in. That's it. There you go. Right, give him a snowball. Give him another snowball. Right. Right. There we go. Warrior's ring. Have a bit of that. Right. She's married. No problem. Oomph. Nothing but cowards. Though a lot of them have fled. It looks like there's more to the Soul Plunder's plot that meets the eye. We've got to meet up at Zachary as soon as possible. Right, she just wants to go to the tavern. They're not letting her. Right, she wants to go out on the prowl. Those lads are hassling her. She's getting sexually harassed on her way to go out to the prowl and it's not on. Right, let's go. Right. What do you think he's thinking about as she's looking at that pirate ship? Leave a comment below. And get back to you. And most like comment. Wins a prize. Don't know how big of a prize it's going to be right now, but Some form of a prize. It's a surprise prize. Hey. I'm just messing around. Right, okay. But I'm actually serious, but I was just messing around, having a bit of fun. Right, okay. Carry on. Right. Considering the current situation, the road ahead will be difficult and dangerous. We must prepare to fight. Roll your sleeves up, girls. We're going in. That's how it is. Lady Evelyn, I was given a scroll when I left the academy some time ago, but my power is too weak to master it. Perhaps it would be better used in your hands. These are ancient spell glyphs. They're difficult to decrypt, but they seem to have something to do with powerful elemental spirits, eh? Lady Evelyn, perhaps you can try invoking the scroll with your magical skills. Yeah, you and those magical skills, I'm not jealous at all. You and your magical skills, you show me them, I love them. It's like disco. Perhaps you will succeed. Let's check out our spells. Right. Why not try it? What is that? It's telling me. Like black magic. Why not try it? Don't want nothing to do with it, so I'm just going to say it's a virtual game, but it's asking you, why not try it? Have a dabble at it. It's insinuating, isn't it? It's insinuating. What is it? It's socially conditioning, isn't it? It's socially conditioning to try to groom sorcerers, maybe. Who knows? Maybe that's why they got the money in it. Who knows? You don't have many spells at the moment, but this will change quickly once you start exploring the world of Orlika. Well, right, it's exited me game. So are we supposed to end it there, or should we carry on? Let me see if we can get back in. Maybe we carry on a little bit. Maybe I'll do it in 2 videos. I'm gonna take a water break for about 5 minutes, so I'll be back. Be back shortly. Right, I'll be back shortly. Right. Right. Okay. Right. And a nice 2-hour stream. I think I'm both viewers on this, maybe. what's in it for us, right? They wouldn't obviously not. They don't know what's in it for them, right? They wouldn't obviously. What would you like to be in it for, yous? There you go. Back here with you guys to talk to you more about Awaken Chaos Era, as we've gotten back into this stream. I had my little 5-minute break, and let's start it and let's get back into it. Should we call this part 2? Let's call this part 2, and let's carry on. Okay. So, Mick. Oh, I'm clicking start on the Twitch. On the Twitch. On the Twitch. Right. 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 So, here we go. Here we go. So, I'm going to start now. Right. Back into Awaken Chaos Era. Roll on. Right, so you can enter adventure. Still going through the tutorial. Right, a chance meeting. Oh, what's it? Who am I going to have a moment with a chance meeting? Considering the situation, the road ahead will be difficult and dangerous. We must prepare to fight. Lady Evelyn, I was given a scroll when I left the academy some time ago, but my powers is too weak to master it. Perhaps it would be better in use in your hands. Right, so Celine's like, right, you're the faster runner. You have the scroll. Or she's just being charitable and being nice to her friend Evelyn. What do you reckon? Is she being charitable and nice to her friend Evelyn? Or is she just saying, right, you're the faster runner. You won the gold medal. Yep. Here's my baton. You can use my baton any day of the week. Leave a comment in the chat below and let everybody, as well as myself, know what you guys think it is. Right. So she's inspecting it. She's looking at it in great detail. These are ancient spell glyphs. They're difficult to decrypt, but they seem to have something to do with powerful elemental spirits. Lady Evelyn, perhaps you can try invoking the scroll with your magical skills. Perhaps you will succeed. Right, so this is where we were before, obviously. It exited me from it because, for some reason. Right, so we were talking. Yeah, inciting us to do magic, but in real life, stay away from it. Not good for you. All those Ouija boards, you don't want to be messing with those spirits. Leave them alone. Stick to yourselves. Stick to your test. Stay focused. Stay humane. And don't let oil and water mix, if that makes sense. Right. It brings chaos and catastrophe into our world. And into humanity and society as a whole. That's my personal thoughts and beliefs and opinions. What's your personal thoughts and beliefs and opinions on it? Please leave a comment in the chat below. Right. So we don't... Okay. Right. Should we skip it? Is it going to get dangerous for us? Who knows? Right. Waldering Flames. Foodie. You don't have to. You don't have many spells at the moment. But this will change quickly once you start exploring the world of Orlika. Orlika. I've got pipes when my throat's not messed up. Do a bit of a ballad. A little bit of a ballad. Give myself a pat on the back sometimes. I hear my own voice sometimes. When it's in tune. Sometimes I can go off tune and I get really upset. It makes me emotionally upset. I put a lot of effort and energy into it. When it sounds good and it feels good. I'm proud of myself. Right, so let's cross that. Go on to the battle. Reaper. Yay, meddling witches again. You brought this on yourselves. Your plans for Pegasus end here. We're taking our land, because this land here is our land. Right. Nope, I'm not going to throw a, one of those Carfor bastards in there. Well, that's it. A bit of a tribute to This Is England. Well, a bit of a tribute to This Is England. We got about 4 lines. Well, got to stick with 3 lines on this shirt, isn't it, right, lads? Spells are powerful. Any hero can cast them, and they don't even have to use a turn. Right, so it's like an extra bonus that you can throw in there. It's like the bonus ball. Right, so we pick a target. We'll go for this one. Oof. That's great. And then this one. Big boulder smash. There you go. Have a bit of that. He's dead. He's dead. She's dead. No, she's not dead. Is she or he? I don't know. Pronouns again, guys. Let us know in the comments below. Was it a he or was it she or was it a different pronoun? Maybe you can use the encyclopedia that our most liked comments going to develop for us. Right. So here we go. All discs. Lovely. Great hit. Right. You see that? I love that. I hit the one at the back and it deflected forward, so I need to remember that for the future. I don't know if I hit the one at the front, it's going to deflect backwards. If I hit that one, it's like the energy source has got to return to Celine. So whatever it's going to come back through in on the way back will also get a second hit, so it's good. Right, let me take out this one. Right, there's 3 waves on this one. Right, there you go. That's it. Hadoukens all round. Hadoukens all round. Right, okay. There you go. Smash. Smash. I'll go for the big one. Yeah, forgot my rules. Supposed to take him out first. Big boulder smash on him. That's it. You tell him what's what, Kane. He's not letting anybody tell him what's what. Kane's doing the telling of what's what. There you go. Nice. Frozen. It's like when they're frozen. When it's their turn, they won't move because they're frozen in ice. I like that. Saves me opportunities to kill instead of getting killed, so it's good. Right, so that one's dead. Right, who's this guy? Zachary. I'd love to add Zachary to my team. I think he's like one of the, from what I've read, he's one of the best heroes in the game. Zachary, I've been looking for you. You're injured. Is he injured or is he drunk from the soiree at the bar? You're injured. That's it, right. No, I don't want to be like that. Right, so paramedic services. Right. Perfect. Let's go. It's nothing compared to what I used to suffer in training. Those little soul plunders shouldn't have gotten in the way of our happy reunion, Evelyn. That's it. That's it. Whiskers. Whoa, whiskers. I can smell it from a mile away. You must have had a few pints already. I can smell it. Smell it. Yes. Ha, darling. I don't think you can appreciate the fine aroma of what you're smelling. Puh. This is no time for joking around, Zachary. You seen soul blunders? Reconnected. Congratulations. You've seen soul blunders. Those bastards. You came here just at the right time. We might be able to capture the head honcho. Head honcho. Right. So now, we're going after the mob boss. There you go. We're going after the Don. Head honcho. I think I know who you're talking about. Well then, old friend. Time to show them who they're dealing with, isn't it? Right. Evelyn, your sword, look. It's shimmering. It's shimmering. Hey. Is that my sword? It's father. It's father. He must have come by here. My sword and father's sword are made of the same block of cold steel from the Titan Iceland. It contains the spiritual essence of my ancestor, the Holy King Carlos. It can sense its twin. Wait. The Holy King was your ancestor. Evelyn, you don't mean to tell me that you're the daughter of the great Nicholas, the Duke of Lassia? I am. Well, I haven't seen my father since I left Lassia 8 years ago. There was trouble between us. I don't know what happened between you and your father, but I believe you can find him and settle it for good. You're right. Father must have come by here recently. We should search the area. We may be able to find him. Let's keep going. Victory! Victory! Hey, level 3. What's it? Less dramatic without the, surround sound and fight for land and that. We've reached some form of a peace or a calm before a storm. Zachary is an elite. Right, oh, did you add Zachary to your team? That's nice. So I'm gonna battle here. I'm like, Zachary, welcome to the squad, fella. You tell them what Redbeard really means, right? Well, obviously, I'll give him a Scottish accent. Maybe Evelyn. Maybe Evelyn and Zachary are from the same tribe way back when. It's possible. Yeah. That's it. Kane could have, Kane, Zachary. Kane could have been like, never mind. Like the family pet. Like the guard dog. They just used to look after the tribe. Imagine if you have a castle. Like surrounding perimeters in like a village. Like a community. Kane would probably have been stood on the doors. Just guarding the doors. Making sure nobody comes through. Zachary looked like he might have done a bit of blacksmithing in his time. What's it? Evelyn? Evelyn looks like, I don't know what it's called. She might have been like a lacer. Oh. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the Dominatrix like the laces. That. Maybe she was a blacksmith herself and a jack of all trades. She seems a bit feisty and she doesn't back away from anything. She likes to dabble into everything and get stuck in. Like I said, she's a workhorse. She loves it. Right. She loves working for it. Look, I think she's doing is scouting out that ship. Ready to take out that ship, and then once she's taken out that ship, she's going to the building on the far side. Just my lucky day, huh? It's you witches again. Axel. The evil darkling. Away, demon. Shoo. Ha! Return the dragon egg to me now. We'll let you off easy last time, but you won't be so lucky today. Right. So, you've got auto battle. Let's just do that. We'll see how they all get on. Right. Big boulders. Bam. He's dead. Right. You can, yeah, they do the animations a lot. I think there is a way to turn it off. I'll go into settings later. Wave 2. That's good. Evelyn. What's it like? So, what I've heard is a lot of people, what they've been doing is they've been playing this game, right? And to get the best heroes straight away, because there's like over 140 odd heroes in the game, like you get a few packs to open later on to get better heroes. If you don't get the one that they wanted, they do like a soft reset or like a hard reset and they start again. And they go through all this again and they go through all this again. So I'm not sure I want to do that because I'd rather save time. Just work with what I've got. And obviously, but if I don't get the best heroes, maybe you guys won't be so excited to not watch. Obviously, we got Zachary. And we got, yeah, we'll stick with what, hopefully, we'll see as far as we can get with what we've got. Just so you guys know how far the starters can go, you know. So, we'll start with the starters and hopefully we'll start to pick up those legendaries as we go on. But I don't think I'm going to be doing any resetting, because I really don't want to be, you know, playing through this storyline again. Because I don't like repeating stories unless it's a really good story. It's a good story, but don't really like repeating and going back. You know, we've got a summoning crystal. I think we have no more trouble from that loudmouth darkling. What is going on with these soul plunders? How can they be so twisted? How can they be so twisted? We need to be careful, Celine. I remember that strange masked man. I think he's the one who started this strange malardy. This strange milady. Is it milady or malardy? Should we just call it malarkey? Let's call it malarkey. I think he's the one who started this strange malarkey. Evelyn? You mean the man wearing the bearded mask? I've been looking into him for a few days now. I can tell you, he's much more capable than this fool. He's more than likely the origin of the disease. With all that raving and cleansing of the world of the weak, I thought he was just a madman. I can sense a great build-up of chaos power ahead. We've got to get there at once. We've got to get there at once and stop whatever they're plotting. Victory! Yay! So I think, yeah, the cap off at level 20 and then we can take them up higher star, which will take it to level 30. Higher star, and you can build them up as they max out, which is good. I really like the graphics, to be honest. It's a good fun game to play. Got some more rewards. Got this shard, summoning crystal, so I can get a rare or elite or this or that. So that's good. I like this orb as well that's loading. It reminds me of you know, like the PlayStation 1 games when they first came out and stuff. And you know, you'd have it like the first lot of games that came out, they didn't have a loading screen, and you just have a ball that would just spin forever. And you'd have to wait there to see if the game's crashed or not, 'cause it would take a bit of time to load and you'd never know if it's crashed or not. You just keep your fingers crossed. And then they had it where they introduced the loading bar. I remember like it was on Brian Lara Cricket. It took really long time to load. It was like little bit, and 7 times out of 10, just as it was about to complete loading, it would crash and it would just turn off the console. So it was a bit like potluck, just having to wait in to see how it goes. But it's good. Right, okay, so let's battle. I think this is so The energy source here is like loaves of bread, so we've got a few loaves of bread to use, which is good. And we can carry on into this. So double tap any abilities icon to quick. That's right. So let's start. Right. So he's throwing that boulder. He's a tough one. How much do you think he can bench? That's it. He's definitely a bencher. That's it. That's great. Right. That's it. One of those lovely animations. I see you've got a great flying kick. Well, she's very agile, isn't she? It's good. Right. That's it. There you go, Zachary. Throw a shudder. Is that called shoulder? Right. Halt. Don't think you can run away again. I think probably end this after this one and then probably do another stream later on. What on earth are you doing? My dear lady, in time you'll come to understand. Oh, sorry. My dear lady, in time you will come to understand that we are ushering a new world. This land is cursed, dirty, disgusting. It must be cleansed of its corruption. Only then can a new era dawn. I've had enough of you crazy people and your crazy talk. If anyone's corrupted, it's you. You wouldn't understand, petty mortal. You see, only the skin level exterior, our personal sacrifices, are for a greater glory to come. And all the people of this land, all races, will have much to thank us for one day. Desmond. Oof. What's it? There you go. Yeah, I love that. Probably my favourite skill that I've seen. It just bounces back. It's like playing squash. Like playing squash and the Batman's the backboard. It's great. Anybody play squash? What do you think of it? What's it? Very tiring sport, isn't it? You need to have a lot of stamina. And yeah, you need to have a lot of stamina and a lot of athleticism and peak physical condition to play that properly to its day. It's like very high paced, very high tempo. Pick up a huge sweat, I can imagine, playing that game. What's it? Just ask a bit of a question. What kind of games is it that you guys like, and what kind of games is it that you'd like to watch? If you were watching me play anything, love to do some multiplayer with you sometimes if you'd like. And yeah, have a chat whilst we play. It'd be great. Oh, my necklace, right. So now she's seeping in all that energy. That's it. It's like she's giving. Yeah, that pose. It's like she's giving herself into something, right? Doing obvious. Yeah, yeah. It's like she's giving herself into something. What? The shard's chaos power is gone. What's happened? What have you done? You red-headed witch. Who are you? Who are you? Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are ya? One of those ones. Afraid. Evelyn is the daughter of the Duke of Lessia. and the descendants of the Hallow of Dawn. Well, something like the Hallow of Dawn, and like the sort of must be like the tribe. Like the Hallow of Dawn must have been like the noble tribe of the light side. Well, one of them. We don't know yet. We don't know how many like tribes were there. Hallow of Dawn could be a bit like Harry Potter, where they've got like 10 or 12, but they only feature 5 of them because the other guys aren't. The other guys are just like the you know, backups, like the B team and that for the competitions. They need to make more leagues, don't they? Love it if they made more leagues, just so everybody can get their opportunity. And but we got a lot of talented players. Should make more leagues. Be great. Anyway, right. Hallow of Dawn. So that explains it. You're his daughter, and the descendants of Darlow. Fate has such a strange sense of irony. Yeah? What's that supposed to mean? Huh. I'm sure you'll understand one day. It's a great pleasure to meet you, Evelyn. Do you reckon Desmond's a dad? Right, this is where they sort of you know, they're doing like one of those yeah, it's like a kind of metaphor that we just understand. If you can remember. I'm a bit tired. Let me know in the comments. Right, it's one of those metaphors where we know that that's probably a dad, because he'll understand one day why he left and joined the dark side. A bit like getting a bit like Star Wars now, isn't it? That's Darth Vader, and Evelyn's like Luke Skywalker, isn't it? Getting a bit like that, but it's good. I'm sure this might be could be inspired from like Star Wars a little bit, this side, but yeah, imagine that's a that could be a dad wearing a crow's skull, just hiding himself away, making himself look like Scarecrow, like the human Scarecrow. So he's a human Scarecrow for some reason. And you remember those birds and those crows? Do you think it's that deep, where those crows that were flying around that we said that was so beautiful, that there's a specific way why he's dressed that way, like the Scarecrow, just trying to get rid of them? He's got like crow skulls on his body, so he must have caught some skulls. He must have caught some crows in his time. So I don't know what they're doing, because I don't know how the Scarecrow works. If it's got crow skulls on it, could the crow's vision be so that they're like, oh, that's our family, that. They're one of ours, they're one of ours, they're one of ours. Let's go have some banter. Then they go. And they go see what's going on. And then he just kills them and then keeps the skulls. So it's like a kind of a reverse Scarecrow, where he's just trying to attract the crows to him to capture their souls and capture their skulls, because he's got like the Ghostbuster backpack, where he could like sort of trap all their souls into, and he could use it as like a magma plasma, like a magma plasma sort of energy, sort of ray gun with crow's energies. That's not what he is. Be great to have great game character to make, isn't it? The Scarecrow. That's like the reverse Scarecrow. Don't forget about it. If I ever do it, I'll let you know. Ha! I'm sure you'll understand one day. It's a great pleasure to meet you, Evelyn. But our meeting must be brief. Although, as you sincerely hope for a second, don't disappoint me. Don't leave. Maybe she knows that it's her dad, because the sword was glistening. She's wondering, is that my dad? Is that my dad? Where's he been? Well, that's it. Right. If her dad didn't leave, would she have wanted to go to the bar so much? Would she have wanted to go to the tavern so much? Leave a comment with what you think below. Expand a little. Gotta think about these things. Don't leave. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I went in me. Yeah. Voice. Voice. Shouldn't have done that. Don't leave. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 3 times for emphasis. Let him go, Evelyn. You're hurt. We'll get another chance. Could be Evelyn's brother. Knows that that's the dad. We'll get another chance with dad, don't worry. I know that's him, you know that's him. We'll get another chance with him. Don't you worry. Right, so it's logging me in. I might just close the game again. If it closes the game again, I'm gonna stop there. Yeah. Me energies. Victory! Right. So we stopped the game there. Got some rewards. Right, stop the game. I think we'll tell. Be good if they had like different views. And then like that way, like I like playing games like that where it's got the same view. If it had different views, then you get a little bit excited when the loading screen comes on, like this is my favourite view. Oh, it's my favourite view, I get to enjoy this one for 2 minutes. And when you're playing and you know a loading screen's coming up, you're like, am I gonna get to see my favourite view? Am I gonna get to see my favourite graphic or not? Oh no. Didn't say that. Oh no, this one's pretty decent still. But then when you get to see your favourite one, you feel a bit relieved, you feel a bit happy, you feel a bit excited. You appreciate the beauty. And that's what's important in life. Always appreciate the beauty and the little things. It's those little things, when you've not got them, really hits you. But when you got them, you don't realise them. Right, realise it. It's just how it is. Evelyn, look. I think it's like you get socially conditioned to be for it to be normalised. It's just what's normal to you. But when it's gone, it becomes what's abnormal to you. You're like, I didn't know how much value that was bringing to me. It was just there. It just goes, and it's like, right, yeah, just older, more experienced, and that's that. Evelyn, look, the haze around the town has cleared a bit. Look at that. The Dawn Lighthouse looks completely different. Right, roll up your sleeves. Seems like the main culprit behind the plague haze was the chaos of Shard. That Darkling just mentioned. It's been sucked dry of its power. But where did all the energy go? Evelyn, your necklace! Surrounded by. She looks down at her necklace, which is briefly surrounded by a pulsating dark glow that thickly fades. This Heart of Dawn was an heirloom from my mother. Master Yolanda once told me my bloodline is fated to fight the demonic evil. It appears your necklace has just absorbed much of the chaos power from the shard. Wouldn't such a dark and twisted thing corrupt your necklace? She shakes her head. Didn't sense anything strange just now, just during the battle. Perhaps I should seek out Master Yolanda in the desert. She would know a lot more. She would know a lot more about the Heart of Dawn than I. Aye. I'll go with you. It won't be easy, and I can't let them brave it alone. Evelyn, Whiskers, you're leaving? Take me with you. I promise I won't get in your way. Celine, this will be a very dangerous journey. Please, Lady Evelyn. So Celine's a young girl with hopes and dreams and ambitions of being a warrior as fearsome as Evelyn one day. She does look quite young. Face beaming with hope. Please, Lady Evelyn. Surely a kind-hearted and great warrior of the dawn such as yourself would not be so cold as to deny the dreams of a young girl. I want to become a powerful adventurer like you, the greatest sorcerer of this land. So yeah, the magic was relating into sorcery. Yeah, sorcery, paganism. They go hand in hand. It's like not oil and water, but like cordial and water. Mix it up. Perfect fruit juice. It's the evil sort, like a bit like a bit of a horrible mix of something. That it's like mixing licorice. No, not licorice. It's like mixing Marmite with Gaviscon. That's what it is. It's like mixing Marmite. Reconnected. Congratulations. Right. It's like mixing Marmite with Gaviscon is what that is. What did she say? She said sorcery. And she said sorcery, and what did she say? She said sorcery and of the land, like it's a positive thing, so it's not, and magic and this, that and the other, so we all mixed it. It's like mixing, put me in quotes, sorcery, magic, dark arts. It's like mixing Gaviscon with Marmite, drinking it and enjoying it. That's what it's like. And I don't know if I've just given you a recipe for a potion and I don't know what it does, so don't try it. This girl has no family in Pegasus, Evelyn, and the orphanage was just destroyed. But if you branded it as something else, nobody would ever know that it's a potion. Maybe a bit like tomato ketchup, who knows. And the orphanage was destroyed. It's no wonder she hangs on to you so much. Alright then, but promise me this. Don't go doing anything foolish. Of course, the mission comes first. Yeah, wonderful, Evelyn. Don't worry, I won't get in your way at all. Onward to the desert. Chapter 1 complete. Right, so that was a great video to share with you guys. I'm going to stop the video here now. I'm going to stop the screaming now. It was great to have myself on both my devices in the chat today. Obviously, hopefully we'll go better on YouTube, and you can sort of subscribe to me on Twitch as well for the live action stuff. Maybe we can have a bit of banter as I play, and you can tell me a bit more about your interest and I can tell you a bit more about my interest. Kind of like a long-term commitment kind of thing. I like commitments. When I make commitments, I stick to them. So if you want to make a commitment to me and you want to stick with me, that's it. I'm open. Right. Okay. Perfect. Right. So thank you again. And until the next one, ta-ra. And have a lovely day. Don't go mixing Marmite with Gaviscon. Huge no. And leave the sherbet alone. Don't forget it. Right. Have a lovely day.